Hey guys, it's JH. Welcome to Practice Tee. Okay, gonna make the video shorter, more concise. Okay, something that I haven't touched on before, but really is important, and really the cameraman brought it up, because he said, hey JH, you do this but you don't talk about it. And guys, I call the cameraman because he wants to be called the cameraman. He likes anonymity. He's the Mr. X of the golf instruction video business. He doesn't want anyone to know who he is. He's a great guy. Okay, and what he said, and it's very valid, is that after we've determined, you know, our trail foot position here, and he does it better than anybody. Although there's a couple of guys on the that have put up on my channel a couple of videos of them doing it, and guys, they're playing it way back. Fantastic. You've got to be fairly flexible to do that, and the cameraman is flexible. But what he said was, JH, when you're in here, when you're hitting it really good, there's a definite cup in that lead hand, and the trail arm is almost in line with the shaft, which is what I said way back early on, when it was a one-sided swing and not the channel lock swing in terms of a name. I actually said that, but I haven't reinforced that in the subsequent videos. So guys, when you get here, and the whole idea of that is that when you get in this position here, on the after you've back cocked, you don't want to have any shaft angle. Well, you want to have minimum shaft angle, because the more shaft angle you have, clearly the more the face is going to point that way. That's just, unless you can do all your getting into position and your address positioning with no grip pressure, so that the club is just there and you're just moving, but that's a little hard. So yeah, don't put any angle on it. And really guys, the more perpendicular you can get the shaft, or the more in line you can get it with your trail arm, the more it'll tend to go in a straight line back here, which is what we want. Now, one of the guys from Ireland, Donald Mooney. If you watch this, Donald, how are you, buddy? I've got a friend of mine playing at the Royal County Down all this week, and he keeps sending me pictures of the course. We're going to play it next year when I go and visit him. He had the best time. He said the Irish people in Northern Ireland are just fantastic. He had a great time. They're real golf people. Royal County Down, a little bit different to Royal Cowdung Down, which is where we are here. No, that's unkind. But we're out in the cow paddock here. I digress, as you always do, JH. Yeah, and so what Donald did was he made up a plan view diagram, and it's pretty close to where we need it to be. So if we can get Donald, or he can send it to me, and I'll post it. Because it's pretty close to where we need it to be, and really the whole intention of it is detailed in the plan view that Donald's put together for us. The intention, guys, is that the club comes this way in a very acute manner, like really straight line to the ball, but in theory it doesn't do that. But we want to feel like it's beside our body and it goes straight like that. If there was a ribbon there and this was a big katana sword, we cut the ribbon like that. But in actuality, it's more like Donald's planned schematic and diagrammatic imaging. It's more gradual, but we don't want to have a gradual feel, and that's the point. We want to have an acute feel, in that we feel that we're going like this as an acute feel, rather than much more tempered as a direction to the ball. You feel very acute, but the actuality is that it'll be more gradual, and it'll still have, you know, a little bit of arc in it, but we want to feel like a straight line. And of course, guys, the whole idea of getting the trail arm in this position here is so that we can actually push it this way. That trail arm will go here, and this lead arm will be subservient. I push it back with both hands, I must admit. I push it back with both hands. I just do that. But I feel like the club goes straight there. So hit a few shots where, and try and get as much perpendicularity on the shaft as you can. It's not easy to do that because, you know, we're always, in a conventional golf swing, we always have this type of configuration here where we've got a little bit of shaft lean on the club. It was only the guys like Yogi and, you know, guys from that era, Abe Mitchell and all those guys. Well, Abe Mitchell was way before Yogi, but you know, they had it back here, and they actually, and what Yogi did, guys, really, from a forward ball position, Yogi actually went straight there. And he says, straight inside on the backswing and up. He says that. And that's what he did. Now, if he'd have had it from a back ball position, we'd be doing exactly what Yogi did, because he had that configuration in the hand, in the lead hand. Now, guys, just again, overlaying. This position with the feet and the ball. Guys, it's anything you want it to be. My numbers are totally irrelevant. The only thing that's relevant is that you can hit the golf ball from a back ball position, wherever that may be, that enables you to track the club beside your body and not in front of your body. Guys, that's the baseline of this golf swing. That we can track the golf club to the ball from the side of the body with the shoulders closed, moving that way and not in front of our body, not moving that way. We don't want the club as a feeling going towards the target, it goes towards the ball. Now, however you can do that is up to you. I do it because of my physicality, my lack of flexibility. The cameraman can just be way open here, and he just turns his body like that and stands there. I can't do that because that's really hard for me from a flexibility point of view. And no doubt some of you guys will have the same issues. But it doesn't matter. These angles are irrelevant. I don't want to talk about those angles. All I want to talk about is the baseline of the golf swing. And the baseline is, it has to be a long way back ball positioned situation, because you can't get at the ball from the side of the body on an in-to-out path with your shoulders closed if it's not back there. You just can't do that, guys. You can't do it from there. I mean, you couldn't do it from there. And so whatever you have to do in your golf swing with your line, and the other thing, of course, is getting the ball to go where you want it. If you just step up to the ball, and you'll know straight away if your angles are not right, if you're not far enough left before your back cock, because the ball will go out here. Now, if it goes out there to start, just keep moving around to compensate with your back cock until the ball starts to go towards the target. That's all it is, guys. Just work that out. The ball is your master. Wherever the ball flight goes, the direction it goes, if it's too far right, align yourself further left before your back cock. Because clearly your shoulders are too closed and the attack is too acute if the ball is going to start in that direction. So that is simplifying it again, guys, because really, forget about my numbers. Forget about what I look like. What I'm achieving is what I'm setting out to achieve, and that is I'm attacking the ball in a channel from the side of my body, from the same direction every time. And total elimination of the ball going here because of that channel. And that's what this golf swing's about. The elimination of the golf ball going over here with a bad shot. You can still get it to go over there. I mean, I can sling it over there easy from this position here, which I demonstrated the other day on some of those videos. I mean, it's easy to do. That's just shot making. Okay guys, so it's here. Yeah, whatever it is. It may change as we move around. It may change as we move around. But it doesn't matter. I can still attack the ball here, outside my right foot. I'm never ever getting to attack the ball inside my trail foot. I don't want it coming here. And just let your body do what it wants to do after you've hit the golf ball. Don't worry about it. Just let it do what it wants to do. I feel very much this, and the cameraman and a couple of my other buddies, they've really got this. They're just trail side axis stabilizers. They just stay there and they just fire it away. One of my New Zealand buddies, William, he was hitting some shots here yesterday, and he only just had a go at it yesterday for the first time, really, and he just absolutely murdered the ball. And he really looked like this. He's got a bit of that in his golf swing anyway, which causes him to hoik the ball with a normal golf swing with a forward ball position. So for him, moving the golf ball back and having this already in his golf swing is great. And he hit some marvellous shots. And he'd only fiddled around, like no formal structuring. He just said, oh, is this what you do? And he hit it great. But really, guys, everybody that plays it back there and swings correctly with the protocol hits the ball in the direction we want it to go. Now, the other thing, guys, for all of us, is that, you know, this here is really important for me. Because if I get that there, it's just an insurance policy. And plus, I'm so much further into the turn. I don't have to go from here to turn. I've already gone here. So I don't have to do much in the backswing. And guys, I really am stiff today. You know, when I say I'm stiff from the gym, I did a PB today on the ab rollout. I did 60 reps at the end of the workout. I mean, it was just a brutal workout. It's what we call a 75,000 kilo workout, where you have to move 75,000 kilos in the course of your workout. That might sound horrendous, but it's hard, but I mean, you can do it. And we have a 75,000, 100 and 120. I mean, the 120 takes a couple of hours. But you can do it. And so, guys, I did that at the end of that. And so I'm really stiff. Haven't hit a shot, but I want to show you this, guys. When I'm stiff, haven't hit a shot, and I could just step up and bomb it. We've got 5-iron. That's what I want to show you. Here we are. Now guys, first shot of the day, and it's just a laser. And that felt like I had knives in my shoulder blades and my chest and pecs. I'm so stiff and sore. Absolutely stiff and sore. Just, but that was just dead straight. Okay, it was about third or fourth groove, and the swing was a bit unbalanced, but it just went dead straight. Exactly where I wanted it to go. And that's what I love about this golf swing. It just does that. There we are. And there's another one right on top of it. I mean, right on top of it. These are my new balls here, so it's really easy to go up there and pick them up because they're all in just a little circle. They don't get mixed up with the range balls. Because that's two dead cold golf swings. Just I'll put that PB up on the channel, guys, just for you older guys. Here we go. Now guys, that may look like that ball's forward, but look, it's there. As soon as you put your body here, it looks like the ball's forward, but it's not. It hasn't gone anywhere. And this is a confusion for a lot of people. It hasn't gone anywhere, hasn't escaped. All right, we're warmed up now, 3 shots. We'll just bomb one. Come on, Chase. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock nose. Come on. Oh, hear that, guys. Did you hear that impact? Wow. They normally call me the terror of the Kashmir insert, but that was just... That's that Forte golf ball. Man, that's just a click like those old balladas that we used to play with years ago. And all you young guys wouldn't know what a ballada was. But those old ones, wow. Those old Titleist and 384 Pro Trojan, the Hogan, Apex. That was fantastic. Dead cold golf swing, guys. That's brutal. That is just brutal. And the point I made before, guys, about this golf swing, it's not a gouger swing. For anybody that's hitting the ball fat and taking big divots, you're opening this up, guys, and it's making you steep. This is so shallow. That's why I can play the ball down so much with the driver now, because the swing's too shallow to play it up where I used to play it, particularly from that back ball position. So guys, if you're hitting it fat, behind the ball, this is just moving. You can't hit behind the ball if you keep that in station. You just can't do that. That won't happen. Okay, we'll hit 5 irons, 3 iron distance. Warmed up after 5 shots, 4 shots. Here we go. Here's that hand. Oh, guys, that is 3 iron distance. That is 3 iron distance. Well, it's at least a good 4.5 iron. Way by those other 5 irons. Way by them. Way by. And guys, it's what I like, honestly. Since I've been on this program, process, method, whatever you want to call it, I haven't hit a ball this way. And the guys that were here yesterday, early in the morning, and even some of the guys late in the day, you know, they just said, Jay, you know, you never usually hit it over there, but I mean, everybody occasionally. But I couldn't hit over there, my life depended on it. I really couldn't. I mean, it's just, well, I could. I'd just sling it over there if I wanted to, but with this, if you just apply the protocol, here we are, guys, look at this. Oh, hear that impact. Well, you probably can't with this microphone. They're all in just a probably 12-foot circle. And it was interesting, guys, when we went on the golf course the other day, because I've just done a couple of loops in the couple of holes near where I live a couple of times. It's just like a 3-hole loop, and they're not long holes. So I mean, I've hit the green with every shot, every time I played the loop. I mean, you know, and hit it pretty close to the flag. So it just you just aim at the flag and take it on. Okay. Come on. Look at this angle here, guys. Look. See, don't worry about this. Don't worry about this after you've got your back cock. Gee, that's just a fantastic golf shot. I've got so much confidence now. Mo Norman said that, I remember I told you guys, I asked Mo, I said, now how can you hit it perfect every time you pick it up? He said, it's just confidence. I know that the day I turned 19, I trapped my golf swing and I knew I'd have it forever. I knew I could do what I wanted to do. And I know what I can do what I want to do here. Just hit a couple of drivers up there, guys. I don't want this video to be too long. We've got upload problems here in Australia and it takes forever in the building I'm in with the exchange where it is, you know. Like a 15-minute video takes like 2 hours to upload it to YouTube. They've got problems with the exchanges here and the new systems. Okay, I just hit a driver up here. Look at this, guys. Look. That's the best drive I've hit since I've been on the system. That was just fantastic. There's a pile of rubbish up here that I aimed at. It's only about 8 feet wide. Went straight over the top of it. Just straight over the top of it. It's fantastic, guys. And I'm dead stiff. Okay, I don't need to hit anymore. Okay, guys, so that's the story for today. Story for today. Try and get this here as much as you can. Try and get this across. And don't worry about this side. Wherever you are after you've set yourself up and your back cock, whatever this does, don't worry about it. And work on how far you hit the ball. If you're right-handed, to the right of your target. If it's pushing too much, just get around more. Or close the face down. Whatever you want to do. If you're comfortable with that feeling over the ball and you want to not change that feeling, just shut the face a bit. You'll just get a push draw. Just do that. There's ways around it, guys. And I'll show you how to do that going forward. Okay, guys, don't want the video to be too long. So we'll cut it here and we'll do some more as the week goes on.